My name is Donna Marina. To others I am known as simply La Malinche. Some call me a harlot or traitor of my people. Others make me out to be a saint of some kind. I find myself to be neither. This is my story. When I was 16 years old, myself and a few other girls were sold to Hernan Cortez, the leader of the Spaniards. Of course, at that time, I knew them only as the men from across the sea with the large, shiny, pointed hats. I was used to the life of a slave by the time I found myself one to the Spanish army. My own mother had sold me to the Tabascos years before. However, my new masters soon discovered I had other skills besides that of labor. As soon as it was discovered that I could speak Nahuatl, the language of my people, the Aztecs, I was immediately brought to the leader of the Spaniards, Cortez himself. I do not know what was faster, the conquest of Moctezuma and the Aztec Empire, or the rate at which we fell in love. I then translated all meetings with Aztec officials and Moctezuma himself for Cortez. I kept things fairly friendly between the two powers, although I knew Spain's purpose was to conquer Moctezuma and claim the area for their own. While these were indeed my people, I felt no grief in helping Spain, as the Aztecs were an aggressive empire, causing death and fear to the oppressed neighbors. I helped Hernan gain the alliance with the Tlascalans, which would have otherwise ended in bloodshed. I encouraged negotiations with the Aztecs and tried so desperately to make things as peaceful as possible, as soon as possible. I was so young and so in love. Hernan was the world to me. Things were going so well, and with the help of other native tribes, we conquered the Aztec Empire quickly. During this time, I converted to Christianity and bore Hernan's son, Don Martin Cortez. Some call him the first real Mexican. Time went by, and one day Hernan explained to me that he had to bring his wife in Spain to this new land. He then turned me away to be married to one of his commanders. Naturally, I was heartbroken. Many a time he was brought other slave girls, and always he had them turned away from me. While I knew of his wife across the sea, I never expected to be thrown away by Hernan. I forever remained faithful and never stopped loving him. Our son Don Martin was practically a servant to Hernan and his Spanish wife's son, always treated as second class for being a person in between, not Indian and not Spanish. He later rose to a government position but was executed for accused conspiracy. I will never recover from the injustice of it. While Cortez may have abandoned me, my new faith never did. I know in my heart that while some claim I betrayed Mexico, I will always believe that I helped bring peace and less brutality and death to the land I called my home. People will believe what they will want to believe. The only wish I have for my country is that the native people and those of mixed races will be shown more justice than myself and my son endured.